Doug MPA back with another video. So guys, apparently this lady, LIndsay Shiver, she's married to an ex-NFL player, and her and her husband were going to get divorced. So they had a house in the Bahamas, and she decided to stay in the Bahamas while they were getting divorced, and she made a plot to delete her husband. So she got arrested, and she couldn't leave the Bahamas because she had a criminal trial. Well, a judge in the U.S., either in the Bahamas or the U.S., I'm not sure, let her come home to visit her children for Christmas, while there's an active investigation into her trying to take out her ex-husband. And the double standard here is sick, guys. If this was a man plotting to delete his wife, do you think any judge would let him leave that country and come back to the United States? No. So we're going to get into this. We're going to watch a news story about the initial plot and initial arrest, and then we're going to go into a news article about the judge letting her come back into the U.S. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Shows you support me and what I'm doing over here, and let's get into this story.
We're back now with a shocking alleged murder for hire plot. An American woman from Georgia out from behind bars tonight in the Bahamas after she was charged with a scheme to kill her husband. Here's Ann Thompson.
Tonight, LIndsay Shiver is released on bond, but she is not free. Accused of conspiring to kill her estranged husband, Robert, the Georgia woman now wears an ankle monitor and cannot leave the Bahamas, where authorities say the plot was hatched. The 36-year-old, along with her alleged co-conspirators, Terrence Bethel and Farron Newbold, appeared at a bail hearing in Nassau this afternoon. In a court document, Bahamian authorities...
So I read an article about this, and the 28-year-old, that Terrence guy, was her little boy toy boyfriend.
Authorities say the trio agreed on July 16th to murder her husband. Bethel is said to be her lover, Newbold the alleged hitman. They have yet to enter pleas, and there's no comment from their attorneys.
If the only evidence of this conspiracy is a text message saying kill him with a photograph, and if there was no offer of money or money exchanged, then I think the defense has a strong case here.
Now,
once again, only reason why they would have a strong case is because she's a woman. Any implication that a man is going to do harm to a woman, even if it's in text message, the guy is punished to the full extent of the law. Guys, the double standard here is sick.
Tabloid fodder, Shiver's Instagram-ready life is unraveling. A former beauty queen, Shiver met Robert, a college football player, at Auburn. Married for 13 years, they had 3 children and lived in a multi-million-dollar home in southwest Georgia. But this April, he filed for divorce, accusing...
He filed for divorce, guys. What does that tell you? This woman must have been impossible.
...her of cheating. She denied that and accused him of domestic violence. Released on a $100,000 cash bond, Shiver must report to authorities 3 times a week as her case makes its way through the Bahamian justice system. Ann Thompson, NBC News.
Okay, so that is that story here. Here's the actual article. It says, ex-beauty queen LIndsay Shiver allowed to spend Christmas in U.S. despite pleas of ex-NFLer husband she allegedly tried to have deleted. Listen to that headline, guys. How many times would a guy be given this privilege? Okay. The former pageant queen accused of plotting to delete her ex-NFL husband in the Bahamas is headed home for Christmas despite his pleas that she be kept on the island. A judge Thursday granted LIndsay Shiver requests to return to her young children in the U.S. while she awaits the murder for hire trial, which is anticipated to kick off in March. She has been remanded to the island nation since July, though allowed free from prison under the condition that she wear an electronic monitoring device and adhere to curfew. Shiver and her team told the court she feared for her mental and physical safety, of course, and begged that she be allowed to see her children from whom she has been separated since her arrest. Shiver, 36, will be allowed to return to her parents' home in Alabama under the new ruling, but must keep her ankle monitor on and will not be permitted to travel to Georgia, where she lived with her husband, Robert Shiver, before allegedly asking her new boyfriend to take him out. Little 28-year-old bartender boy toy. So that's her. We saw that already. That's him, her, and the kids. So Robert Shiver pleaded for the judge to strike down the request, saying that he's thankful to be alive after her failed attempt on his life. After reviewing the indictment, this was a situation close to happening. I'm concerned for the safety of myself, said Aubrey. Said her husband. Shiver is accused of explicitly instructing her barman beau, Adrian Bethel, an alleged assassin, this guy, to take out Robert Shiver amid their increasingly bitter divorce. Shiver allegedly sent a text to Bethel asking him to delete her snapper husband. Local police unearthed texts that detailed the plot during an unrelated investigation of a break-in at the waterfront bar where Bethel worked. Both Shiver and Bethel denied seriously pursuing a murder for hire plan, claiming the text amounted to little more than hyperbolic fantasy and Shiver's marital combat. So she didn't really mean it. And so what this was is a crime must have happened at the bar, and then maybe someone stole from the register or stole from the safe or something, and then I guarantee you all the people who worked there's cell phones were subpoenaed, and look what they found on his phone. Prior to their marriage implosion, the Shivers split their time between a multi-million-dollar Thomasville, Georgia mansion and a luxury spread in the exclusive Bahama enclave of Baker's Bay. The couple share 3 sons, all under the age of 12. Guys, once, like I said before, the privilege in this. If this would be the other way around, the guy would get none of this grace. None of this at all, guys. He'd be buried under the jail already. The double standards are just awful. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one.